Greetings, everybody. Thank you for deciding to spend some time with me and my tarot cards. My new place to meet lovely people like yourselves is called Nice Surprise Tarot. I'm Lady G, and I would really love to know who is on the other side of this camera. So please feel free to write to me. I will write back. My email address is nicesurprisetarot@gmail.com. We will walk and live and breathe tarot cards and readings here. So find a comfortable position, relax, have something nice to drink, and let's begin. From the ancient times, people wanted to know what was that event that happened in the past, or what will happen in the future, how to better prepare for those new events. And they use divination as a forecast of the past, present, or future events in any sphere of interest. In order to develop clairvoyance, it is necessary for a person to master the symbolism of the tarot cards and to develop their visualization, meditation, and concentration. With their help, the person can connect with the tarot cards and they can make the readings safely and easily. Anyone can read tarot. It's so easy and it's fun. You'll find so many friends that way, and later on you can work with clients if you want to. There are no strict rules in interpreting tarot cards. At the beginning, you will have to rely more on your assumptions and imagination, and later on, you will develop your own style and you will develop a good intuition. You can feel good the cards that you have. You can have nice cooperation with them. And it would be so much easier, It would be like you have someone next to you pointing out where to look, what to say, how to go further on, etc., etc. Please do not start by learning all the cards and all the meanings and all the combinations up front and upside down. Learn just the basics. And then relax, watch, feel, and in no time you will read like a pro. But let's begin with this. You are a tarot reader. You know that, right? And as such, you're fully aware that, like any secret wisdom operation, there are rituals. You may change the ritual a little bit, just to resonate with your own energy. But in essence, there are some directions that I will describe for you. First, you should use a beautiful cloth. Light a candle, lay out some crystals, smoke cleans the air and the room. Write a question in a notebook. I cannot emphasize how important it is. You know why? Because when you start to work with the card and when you start reading, you have the story in your head and you can easily change the direction, and the tarot cards will reply exactly as you make the question. If you change the questions, or if you think too much about the problem, so if you're not focused, you may have some vague answers, so we don't want that. If you're doing divination for yourself, then you should face east. And if you're doing divination for someone else, then you should look to the north. You can meditate, say a little prayer, and then shuffle the cards. After shuffling the cards, you can make 3 piles from the right to the left and then put them randomly together. And then start with the spread. There are different kind of spreads. Most famous one is the Celtic cross, because it actually resembles the Celtic cross. And if you want to know more about those spreads, please feel free to write to my email address given in the description below, and I will send you a few of the most famous ones. And after that, you start with the reading. In essence, the spread has certain places for the cards, certain positions, which have their own meanings, and you're reading according to the meaning of the cards in the positions and according to the meaning of the positions and their correlation in the spread. Now about the cards. There are 78 cards split into 2 arcanas, which comes from the Latin word arcanus, which means hidden things, something mysterious. The major arcana signifies the important events in your life, while the minor arcana signifies everyday things, everyday stuff. There are 22 cards in the major arcana, and there is a very nice story about the major arcana, which I will tell you about in my next video. And the minor arcana are 56 cards, which very much resemble the normal cards that we play with, split into 4 suites. And there are wands, which is connected with energy, with activity, with motion. Then cups, connected with emotions, with intuition. Then there are swords, which is connected with intellect, and pentacles, which is connected with the daily possessions, with the material thing, so connected to the element of earth. I will give you now before I get to the meaning of the cards, I would like to say something more, one thing more, which is very much significant, that an important detail, that the cards could be described and read upright and in reverse. Let me emphasize that many experienced tarot readers do not use both versions, upright and reverse. They read them just upright, but reversed version of the cards gives variety and gives depth to the readings, so feel free to use it. Now, some readers will tell you that the reversed card meaning is completely opposite of the upright one. But there are others who see this situation differently. They have few approaches I will tell you about, and then you can use one of them, stick to one of them, or you can apply them all, or combine them, or maybe modify them. However, the most important thing is to have a clear picture before you start which one of these approaches or which approach you will use. So, speaking of which, the first approach could be seen as an internal energy. What do I mean by that? In opposition to the external energy of the card. For example, if you have the Empress, that is usually a female person that is very nice, kind, taking care of others. So when you see the reverse card, that could mean that this person is taking good care of themselves, of their own feelings, of their internal self. The second approach would be presence of imbalance of energy. What does that mean? For example, if you take the Queen of Wands, that is an outgoing person, that is a sociable person. So, imbalance would mean you have either too much of this energy or too little, meaning when you have too much, that person will appear arrogant to others, or too little could appear too shy among other people. So feel free to ask the person, ask them how do they feel about this energy, so that they can pay attention to that and if necessary change it. The third approach is having a blocked energy. For example, if you have the reversed card of temperance, that means that something is blocking the energy of moderation or of harmony. So, again, feel free to ask the person what or who is blocking that energy so that they can become aware of this moment and change it. And finally, if you are a visual person, you simply look at the card. Look at the reversed card. For example, if you have 10 of Swords. Oh, I don't like when I see that card. That signifies betrayal. You literally have 10 swords in your back. But when you put it upside down, the swords are going down. So you can tell the person that whatever bothered them or whoever betrayed them, that whole situation is over. So they can look forward to something nicer. Also, please do not forget to listen to your gut instinct, to watch the other cards in the environment so that you can compare them, make correlation, talk to each other, and listen to your experience. Each time you read, you learn something new. And now, let me quickly present all the 78 cards to you. I said quickly because I really do not want to interfere with your energy towards the cards. You will see later on that you only need the basics. Listen to me and then practice.
Let us start with the first card of the Major Arcana. The first card is the Fool. The Fool is a positive card and is about new beginnings. It could mean that you're starting an exciting new project, unexpected event, or some new adventure. Like in any adventure, if you prepare well, with knowledge and good energy, you will most probably have success, and vice versa. Card number 2 of the Major Arcana is the Magician. The Magician is a sign that you have all the skills and abilities necessary to achieve success. This card tells you to use your intellectual capacities, to be focused and persistent in order to make things happen. The card number 3 is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the passive but powerful element. It possesses intuition, mystery, and sensuality, as well as a common sense. Trust your instincts and listen to your gut feeling when you see this card. Card number 4 is the Empress. The Empress Tarot represents both femininity and motherhood. Thus, it is also a very strong pregnancy indicator. Number 5 is the Emperor. The Emperor is a father figure type. He is powerful, older man, and usually he is a good and wealthy businessman. He is a protector, but he could also become rigid and stubborn. He is all about order, work, and discipline. It could be connected with activities related to administration, government services, and institutions. The card number 6 is Hierophant. The Hierophant is a card of traditional values and religion. He could be an advisor that will provide you with wisdom and guidance, or a spiritual or religious person like a priest, rabbi, or a monk. It could mean that you will be involved in some kind of education. The card number 7, the Lovers. The Lovers refer from one side to sexual attraction, but also a perfect union in general, achieving true harmony in love with others, but also within yourself. Alternatively, you may be faced with a dilemma about people or direction in life, or you will have to make a choice. The card number 8 is the Chariot. The Chariot card tells you that you're in control. It represents overcoming obstacles through determination, focus, and willpower. The card number 9 is the Strength. The Strength Tarot card refers to your inner strength. It is similar to the Chariot in that it represents overcoming challenges. However, the Strength card usually refers to inner challenges, overcoming the obstacles we face in relation to our own doubts, fears, and anxieties. Card number 10, the Hermit. This tarot card is a sign that you're entering a period of soul searching, self reflection, and spiritual enlightenment. Sometimes we all need time alone to gain a deeper understanding of ourselves, to move from the daily activities and discover the true spiritual self, to contemplate our existence, our direction in life, or our values. The Wheel of Fortune is the card number 11 and is usually connected with luck or destiny. Big changes are approaching. These changes should be for your greater good, but even the most beautiful life changes may require courage. The universe is working in your favor, so be sure you make the most of this time by focusing your intention on what you truly want. Know that the universe has a plan for you, even if that plan is not clear yet. The Justice is card number 12 of the Major Arcana, and it is connected with karmic justice, legal matters, and cause and effect. Every action has a consequence. Are there any karmic lessons that you should be learning from your current situation? The Justice card can also inform that you will have to balance and make a certain choice. The number 13 card is the Hanged Man. He's upside down and he shows that you're in a situation that is not good for you. Obviously, you will not be very happy about this. There are feelings like being stuck or trapped in a situation or thinking that is not making you happy. You are not a victim. You can change the situation. You either walk away from the situation, or if that is not possible, you change your perspective. And sometimes it is good to change perspective so that you could know and appreciate the things you used to take for granted. Everything has a lesson. The card number 14 is the card of the Death. Although the tarot reader is always honest and does not sugarcoat the reading, one should never predict deaths or the outcomes of illnesses or pregnancies for that matter, as it is unethical and irresponsible. More importantly, even, the death tarot card usually signifies spiritual transformation and a time of change and new beginnings, not the actual death. The card number 15 is the card of Temperance. The Temperance card signifies balance, peace, patience, and moderation. You have found your inner balance. The relationships in your life are harmonious. You have learned not to allow yourself to be dragged into other people's conflicts or to let minor issues knock you off balance. The devil is under card number 16, and it may signify depression or addiction, the feeling of being trapped or restricted. You feel powerless and act like a victim. This is all the work of the devil. Look at the card. The chains are so loose. You can always break free. You have control of your destiny and you can always change your own attitude and behavior. Bring back your power. Number 17 is the Tower. The Tower is the card you should really protect yourself from. It announces sudden chaos and destruction, unexpected change that is usually scary, life-changing and often unavoidable. Later, you will know that while it was a tremendously difficult thing to go through, it has made you into the person you are today. The destruction it brings is usually directed at something that was built on a false beliefs and foundations or unrealistic goals and dreams, and it is always followed by renewal and creation. The tower can represent a tragic, traumatic, or life-altering events like divorce, a bad breakup, miscarriage, bankruptcy, etc. Things you hope will never happen to you. These things happen every day to someone, and we should always have in mind that we were created by a powerful intelligence and we can go through the change and become stronger. The card number 18 is the Star. The star in the sky will show us the right path. It indicates hope, inspiration, happiness. It is a good card. You are feeling very positive, motivated, and free. The star can also be a sign of creativity and artistic flair, so now would be a great time to take up an artistic hobby. The number 19 is the moon. When you see the moon, you immediately know that everything is not as it seems. Something is hidden. It is also a card of intuition. Open your eyes well, as something about a situation or person is not what it appears to be. Pay attention to your dreams, as you may receive an information this way. The moon can also signify a high level of anxiety or fear, which may be causing you to suffer from mood swings, instability, or insecurity. And number 20 is the sun. The sun is shining on your life. It brings positivity, optimism, freedom, and fun. Success and enthusiasm are your companions. People will ask you what you eat and drink to be this way and will be drawn to your positive energy. You will be feeling carefree and happy. Number 21 is the Judgment. This card shows that either you or a close one are worried that you're judged too harshly by others, or even that you are judging people harshly yourself. It may be a time for decision making. You have a good clarity that enables you to objectively evaluate yourself and your choices and make the best decision. You have learned your karmic lessons and the healing takes place so you can move forward in a positive direction. Judgment can also represent a legal matter. And finally, the last card of the major arcana, 22nd, the world, says you have the world at your feet. You will travel and be welcomed by the people in the countries you travel to. It also could mean you will be successful and the opportunities available to you at the moment are endless. You have been through hardships and learned your lessons, and now you will reap the rewards. Celebrate your accomplishments. Okay, let's start with the first card of the minor arcana. We will start with the suit of swords. So, Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, when you see it, you think of two things. One, the beginning, plus the sword, intellect. Hence, this card represents new ideas, new beginnings, new projects, new plans, and breakthroughs. Two of Swords. Look at this card. Not promising much, right? Two of Swords will tell you about stalemate, truce, or being at a crossroads, guarding yourself. You are struggling to make and or avoiding a difficult, stressful, or painful decision. You come face to face with your fears. You might be staying motionless, indecisive, blocking emotions, being in denial, blindness, and an inability or unwillingness to see the truth. Three of Swords. My heart aches when I see this card. The Three of Swords is all about unhappiness, heartache, sorrow, and sadness. Brings one grief, loss, depression, and tears, a period of difficulty, usually on an emotional level. Most important, ask for help in difficult times. Do not go through it alone. The Four of Swords card is about relaxing, contemplation, and calm preparation. You're feeling overwhelmed and mentally overloaded by fear, anxiety, and stress. There are solutions available that you do not see. Please do not allow negativity to set in. Have faith, and if necessary, ask for spiritual counseling or support. Five of Swords. Not so good, I'm afraid. When I see it, most of the time I expect a serious conflict, hostility, aggression, intimidation, and violence. Thankfully, it may simply represent the action one must take to overcome being challenged by others. You should stand up for yourself and fight back. Six of Swords. Finally, after 2, 3, 4, and 5, here comes our fresh air of relief. The Six of Swords represent progress, calmer weather, moving on, and moving forward. Seven of Swords. Someone or you is running away, is lonely, wolf, or feeling a hidden disrespect. The Seven of Swords is about deception, lies, cheating, and lack of conscience. It is about manipulation, tactics, scheming, cunning, enemies who masquerade as friends, and spies. On the other hand, it can simply represent flexibility, adaptability, resourcefulness, being strategic and rational. Eight of Swords. When I see this card, I know that there are situations when it seems that everything is against you. Whatever you try, it will not work. Fortunately, that period will pass, and like magic, things will move forward. The Eight of Swords means feeling trapped, restricted, or backed into a corner. Simply, your hands are tied. You are not a victim. You or a helping hand can always take the blindfold off and walk away. Nine of Swords. Independence and solitude combined with intellect. You currently have too much on your plate and no help around. The Nine of Swords represents fear and anxiety. In fact, no negative event is actually happening. Your fear and anxiety levels are so high that you see things being worse than they really are. You may be making mountains out of molehills. Nightmares and insomnia are around. Ask for help, please. Ten of Swords is a really difficult card. Ten of Swords is about bad friends or relatives. It can represent backstabbing, betrayal, bad mouthing, bitching behind your back, bitterness, and enemies. It can also signify violence, attacks, and curses. Page of Swords. If describing a person, the Page of Swords would be young, a child or person who is young at heart, chatty, lively, quick thinking, analytical, logical, and cool, with a sharp mind. They like to stick to the rules and maybe an air sign such as Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. The card may be telling you to be patient, to think before you speak, and not to get drawn into unnecessary arguments or conflicts. The Page of Swords can speak about learning or getting an education. The Knight of Swords. He is a young adult, 20 to 35, usually male, who has a strong personality, is quick-witted, a fast talker, intelligent, daring, and rebellious. He may be an air sign such as Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. He's assertive and rational, but on the negative can be impatient and impulsive. Talking about environment and situations, this card tells you that the change you've been waiting for is here and you better use it. The Queen of Swords. As a person, she represents a mature female or feminine person who is chatty, intelligent, and supportive. She may be an air sign such as Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. She's a woman who may have known loss or suffering herself and has gained much inner strength and wisdom from her experiences. The Queen of Swords is a mature woman in your life who will protect you or help you to overcome a problem. However, this card can also indicate that you may be suppressing some pain or sadness from past events. The King of Swords describes a cool, mature male, self-disciplined, intelligent, honest, and strong. He is rational, logical, and a deep thinker. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. No publicly displays of emotions, using intellect over emotions to deal with situations. A great communicator, loyal and protective of his loved ones. They are using their head, mind over matter, and the head over the heart. This card signifies logic and reason, integrity, ethics, and morals. From the intellect, we are moving into action, the Ace of Wands. You think of new beginnings as the number one and the action as the wand. The Ace of Wands represents good news and new beginnings. It is all about taking action, physically starting something, new initiative, and finding new passion, enthusiasm, or spark. This card can also represent fertility, conception, and birth. Two of Wands. Personal power, courage, individuality. If you need to choose between two options, just remember the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Think well about all pros and cons, but also listen to your feelings. This card can signify overseas travel, sudden departures, immigration, and deciding if you will stay or go. It is also a card of cooperation, business partnerships, or overseas expansion. Three of Wands. Research, forecasting, and leadership. In general, the Three of Wands represents freedom, adventure, travel, moving abroad, and foreign lands. Your hard work will be rewarded. You will find success and be happy with your choices and the outcome of your situation. It can also represent holiday romances and long distance relationships. It is time for celebration. The Four of Wands represents celebrations, surprises, parties, weddings, events. It is all about happy families and friends. It signifies coming home and reunions, feeling welcome and supported. This card is about success, prosperity, stability, and security. Five of Wands represent instability and crisis. And in this case, it is combined with activity and action. The result is existence of arguments, conflict, fighting, and disagreements. It can also signify sport competitions. Six of Wands. After the fighting five, here is a good card. The Six of Wands in general is about success, victory, winning, triumph, and achievement. It also signifies praise, acclaim, awards, recognition, applause, and goodwill. It is a card about fame, celebrity, fans, supporters, crowds, and being in the spotlight. Seven of Wands. Aggression and competition is on the horizon. In this situation, you are opposing, standing up for what you believe in, fighting your corner, and holding your own. It signifies that you will stand for what is correct, maintaining control and being strong-willed. Speaking of a person, you might be someone who is protective, defensive, assertive, forceful, relentless, determined, and territorial. Eight of Wands. Quick action, conclusion, news. When I see this card, I tell clients to expect quick news. In a general, the Eight of Wands represents speed, progress, movement, and action. It is a card of sudden action, excitement, exciting times, travel, freedom, holidays, and holiday romances. Nine of Wands. If it feels so difficult to continue with your project and you're drained of all energy and feeling like you can't go on, you will receive the Nine of Wands in your reading. Actually, in reality, you're halfway through a battle. You're so close to getting what you want. You just need to gather the last of your strength and push forward, and you will be successful. Ten of Wands. Why did I start this? You're asking yourself. The Ten of Wands describes a situation that started off as a great idea, but has now become a burden. All of a sudden you face so many problems, burdened with responsibilities, overburdened and stressed. It informs you that you have a huge weight on your shoulders and you feeling obligated and pressed. Someone may take you for granted. You struggle. There are major challenges and duties. Bring back fun and joy into your life. Pronto! Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a young person, child or a person who is young at heart, who is fresh, cheerful, playful, active, optimistic, and full of energy, full of bright ideas and new exciting plans. Maybe a fire sign such as Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. When I see the Page of Wands, I know that is a good news that should be coming to you shortly in a form of letters, phone calls, or word of mouth. Knight of Wands. He is a young adult, 20 to 35, and usually male, who is charming, energetic, warm, and exciting. He may be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. He is fearless and confident. He knows best, and he is a man of action. He is brave and rebellious, with an open mind and a free spirit. He is sexy, warm, and charming. In general, this card indicates that things are going pretty well, and any ventures you have taken on are likely to be more successful than you hoped. Queen of Wands. You know that woman that takes the spotlight wherever she appears? Yes, she's the Queen of Wands. She's a mature female or feminine person who is energetic, strong, courageous, and passionate. She may be a fire sign, such as Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. She's independent, confident, optimistic, outgoing, and assertive, and she has an abundance of sex appeal and great sense of humor. You will be taking charge of things and organizing your life efficient and helping wherever necessary. King of Wands. Throw him to the wolves and he will return leading the pack. That is how I see the King of Wands. He is a mature, confident male, strong, energetic, and optimistic, and a natural born leader. He may be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius sign, friendly by nature, funny, charming, and eloquent. He is also fearless, free thinking, motivated, and action oriented. This card in general shows that you will have the energy, experience, and enthusiasm to accomplish whatever you set out to achieve. Cups are all about emotions, hopefully the pleasant ones. The Ace of Cups tarot card signifies new beginnings, usually about love, empathy, compassion, and happiness. Enjoy life because you will be feeling happy, positive, and good about yourself. Now is a great time to begin new friendships, new romance, get out there and socialize. Two of Cups. Who is a beautiful love magnet? Who has a nice, harmonious life? Whoever sees the Two of Cups in the reading is the answer. Things are or will be going well for you, and your life is very harmonious. The Two of Cups is a very positive card. Three of Cups. Three of Cups. Is someone getting married? The Three of Cups card is a card of celebration. Prepare yourself for parties, weddings, engagement parties, festivals, baby showers, and other similar celebrations. Four of Cups. Oh no! Look at that lovely cloud giving you the cup with an opportunity. This card may be a warning for you to be mindful of the opportunities or offers available around. You may be inclined to dismiss them as insignificant and later realize that they would have led to an amazing success. Generally, the Four of Cups can represent missed opportunities and regret. You are maybe self-absorbed due to depression, negativity, or apathy. Five of Cups. Oh, it's crying time again. The Five of Cups appeared. The Five of Cups card is colored with sadness, loss, loneliness, and despair. You're focusing on the negative. Maybe you've been through a heartbreak, divorce, or separation. Maybe you lost someone and are going through mourning and grief. You may be angry, sad, or disappointed. Remind yourself that no matter how bad things may seem to be, there is always a silver lining patiently waiting for you to notice it. Six of Cups is a card about children and young people. It can tell that you're having children or taking care of them or working with them. It is a sign of playfulness, innocence, and sharing. When not connected with children themselves, the Six of Cups tarot card tells about nostalgia, childhood memories, and focusing on the past. You may be influenced by past events or thinking about someone or some event from your past. Seven of Cups. Do you know the story about the Buridan's ass? An ass that is equally hungry and thirsty was placed precisely midway between a stack of hay and a pail of water. It died since it couldn't make decision between the hay and the water. The Seven of Cups reminds me always of this story. A person is having a lot of options to choose from or many things going on at the same time that they are either overwhelmed and unable to focus or never take any action at all. Try to be realistic about what you can commit to or ask for help. Eight of Cups says, I'm sick and tired. Then they turned their back and left forever. When you see the Eight of Cups in the reading, you see someone leaving people or situations or abandoning certain plans. They may be disappointed, run away, and live in bad situation. Eight of Cups card represents travel, so you can expect a new traveling adventure in the near future. Nine of Cups. This is a beautiful card that tells you that your wish will come true. The Nine of Cups tarot card is a positive one, which indicates that your dreams will become a reality. The bad times are behind you, and a time of happiness, joyfulness, and fulfillment is coming. And they lived happily ever after. That must be the Ten of Cups tarot card in the spread. This card represents true happiness and emotional and spiritual fulfillment, domestic bliss. This card is all about happy family, children, love, and fun. Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a young person, child or person who is young at heart, who is a bit of a daydreamer, intuitive, naive, sensitive, and idealistic. They may be a water sign such as Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. When you see the Page of Cups in the reading, you can expect a message. You may receive happy news, invitation to an event, important information, romantic proposals, or a simple gossip. Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a charming young man, 20 to 35 and usually male, who is artistic, emotional, romantic, caring, and gentle. He is warm, tactful, and a sensual lover, or good negotiator. He may be a water sign such as Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This card can represent proposals, offers, good news, and invitations that will bring a lot of excitement into your life. They are the kinds of offers or news we hope to receive. Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups represents a mature female or feminine person who is kind, caring, and supportive. She has a sensitive soul and she's sentimental and a good listener. She may be a water sign such as Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The Queen of Cups tarot card can signify a woman or women in your life who will be supportive and caring. This card may remind you to be mindful of how you treat yourself and others, or to treat people with compassion and sympathy. King of Cups. The King of Cups is an older male that is caring, artistic, and affectionate. He's a good listener, diplomatic, and nice. Gives you sound advices and acts as a calming influence in your life. He usually has light hair and is well liked because he gets along well with the majority of people. He's more focused on the emotional side of life rather than material wealth. He's very family oriented. He may be a water sign such as Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This card, in general, represents kindness, compassion, and wisdom. Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles are about the material aspects of your life. So together with number 1 that signifies new beginnings, the Ace of Pentacles would be all about getting a new job or making a new investment. The Ace of Pentacles represents new beginnings and prosperity. It is about starting something new which will be very positive for you. It is that new inspiring energy and a positive feeling when establishing a new project, those new exciting times. Two of Pentacles. Juggling, flexibility, and fun will come to mind when I see Two of Pentacles in the spread. In general, Two of Pentacles can indicate that you are trying to find and maintain a balance between various areas of your life. You may be working on two projects at once and need to put them into balance. Some decisions may need to be made, and this could be causing you a lot of stress. It could also signify partnership and the struggle to find the right balance between your and their needs. Three of Pentacles. When I see Three of Pentacles, I can see the hand signing the successful contract that will bring a lot of money and satisfaction. I can see activities planning and a teamwork. In general, the Three of Pentacles is a positive card that represents hard work, determination, dedication, and commitment to whatever you are doing at the moment. Four of Pentacles. Possessiveness, control, or blocking the change are three things that come in mind when I see the Four of Pentacles tarot card. Look at him. He's keeping those pentacles so tight, which prevents him from getting more. In general, this card can indicate that you're holding on to people, possessions, situations, or past issues. You need to process and let them go. You may be wasting so much energy in order to cling on to the people or possessions because they make you feel safe. Maybe it is someone in your life that is holding on to things in an unhealthy, possessive, controlling, or toxic way. You may need to establish your boundaries or respect the boundaries of other people. Five of Pentacles. This is not a happy card, as the first thing that comes in mind when I see it is poverty. The Five of Pentacles in general represents hardship, rejection, or a negative change. You may be feeling like the world is against you and nothing is going your way. It can signify bad luck, struggles, or adversity. Homelessness, unemployment, alienation, and poverty are all represented by this minor arcana card, and it can signify illness, divorce, breakups, or scandals causing turmoil in your life. Please remember that this situation is only temporary and reach out for help. Six of Pentacles. This card represents people that make gifts with kindness and generosity. Someone in your life may be supportive and generous towards you, or you may be the one who is rich and help others. This card is also about sharing, support, charity, or donations. This only proves that when someone is in a difficult situation, there is help available if you only reach out. Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles informs you that your hard work will soon start to pay off. Things are coming to fruition, so you can expect well-deserved results. It is a card of harvesting, cultivation, growing, planning, patience, and finishing what you started. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles tarot card tells this is a time of hard work, commitment, and dedication. Your hard work will pay off and lead to results, rewards, or the accomplishment of your goals. This card indicates that you're methodically working towards something that you want. You are the master of your craft. Nine of Pentacles. This card usually represents a strong, confident, independent woman who is beautiful and sophisticated and has worked hard to get where she is now. She is enjoying the results of her work. In a general, this card is a great omen to get as it represents success, independence, confidence, freedom, security, and stability. Ten of Pentacles, abundance, stability, and happiness can be seen on the Ten of Pentacles card. It represents solid foundations, security, and happiness in all areas of your life. Like all pentacle cards, it is usually connected to financial or material issues, so you can expect especially good things in those areas of your life when it appears. It is also a good card to get in relation to family, as it represents family responsibilities, family values, and support. Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a young person, child, or person who is young at heart, who is grounded, loyal, responsible, dependable, and ambitious, and who has common sense and excellent future prospects. They may be an earth sign such as Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. He will bring you good news in earthly matters such as money, business, education, career, prosperity, or health. Knight of Pentacles. As all court cards, the Knight of Pentacles represents a young adult, 20 to 35 years of age, usually male, who is stable, reliable, loyal, and patient. He is ambitious, hardworking, protective, and honest. He might be conservative and a bit stubborn. He may be an earth sign such as Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. The Knight of Pentacles represents common sense, responsibility, practicality, working hard for what you want, and finishing what you started. Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles represents a mature female or feminine person who is generous and usually wealthy or financially independent, has an affinity for the finer things in life, and is good in business. She may be an earth sign such as Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. She has a high social status and is pleasant, charming, loyal, organized, down to earth, and practical. In a general tarot spread, the Queen of Pentacles represents high social status, prosperity, wealth, luxury, success, and financial independence. The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles represents a mature, successful, and grounded man who is good in business, patient, stable, secure, loyal, and a hard worker. He is conservative. At times he is stubborn, but also a faithful protector of his family. He may be an earth sign such as Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. In the spread, the King of Pentacles represents the effort to improve oneself, hard work paying off, reaching goals, seeing things through to the end, and being proud of your achievements.
Alright, this was a little bit longer video with a lot of information inside. Please feel free to watch it once again. You can even separate it in two. Watch until the description of the cards and then watch the other part with the card description. In my next video, I will tell you a beautiful story about the Major Arcana, which beautifully describes all the cards of the Major Arcana and will help you a lot with learning their meanings. Please feel free to write to me. You have the email in the description to put a comment. Tell me what you like. If you didn't like something, write it elsewhere. I'm joking. Please do feel free to tell me about your impressions about the video. I would use your feedback. And then, well, if you like the video, then subscribe, ring the bell, and I will open the door for you. And I will see you next time in my next video. Bye bye. Ciao.